Yep, it's time again to unveil some of my Dollar Tree trades again. I got a package from Peppermint Tribe. We traded a bunch of titles, and this is what I got from him, and I'm going to show each one here. First title out, the original, I believe 1979 classic Amityville Horror. Has James Brolin and Margot Kidder. It's just shy of two hours, this movie. It doesn't seem like a 2 hour movie because it's really good and it flies by. It's from MGM Studio. Next up, I believe this is the Japanese version of Pulse. It's a Magnolia Pictures release. Pulse. Or I believe it's called Cairo. Or Cairo. It's the original Japanese horror thriller that inspired the remake. It has DVD special features, the making of Pulse, behind the scenes footage, and a theatrical trailer. Says it's more. This guy says Michael D'Angelo says he's more frightened than I've ever been in a movie theater. He's from Time Out in New York. I don't know if I've ever seen this. I've seen the remake. I thought the remake was pretty good, but I don't think I've ever seen the Japanese one. And then he threw in this disc because he said he had extra. And I thought that was really cool of him to do. He didn't have to do this. I did have this, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't hurt to have a backup. Worry Dolls, Demonic Toys 2, and Doll Graveyard. And this is an Echo Bridge release. Released through Full Moon Features. And it has bonus featurette when puppets and dolls attack. It's from the Demented Minds Behind the Puppet Master series. I've seen Demonic Toys too. They're not bad, but to me they're not on the level of Puppet Master. But I don't know about these other two. They might be really good though. This has 8 movies over 11 hours. It has Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe, which has Jesse Ventura and the big brutish guy that played in Running Man. He is the villain. Well, the henchman for Richard Dawson that just stood there with his shoulders like this the whole time. And he's in this. And he actually isn't a bad. I mean, for what little bit he says in Running Man, he isn't too bad in this. I think if he was given more meatier roles, he probably could have been a kind of a not a huge action star, but he could have been good. And then it has They Came from Beyond Space, which is a 85-minute movie. I'm not sure on what year that is. Followed by First Spaceship on Venus. That's 78 minutes. Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. That's 74 minutes. Cosmos War of the Planets. That's 90 minutes. Unknown World. That's 73 minutes. War of the Robots. 99 minutes. And The Phantom Planet. That's 82 minutes. And it has DVD features include digitally mastered, I guess, I don't know if they wanted to put remastered, but they put digitally mastered interactive menus and a chapter selection. And this is a Platinum Disc Corporation. Never heard of them. But it has almost 700 minutes of running time for these sci-fi classics. I've looked up each trailer, and this is the kind of stuff I've been looking for because I don't have a lot of the older sci-fi stuff. I mean, there's probably transfers on some of these, but I think a lot of these can be pretty decent too, though. And there's the back. I'm gonna throw this in with the trade, but because it was a sole pickup from eBay, but I got the Comet Kids. I love the cover to this, and it comes with a slip sleeve. And this is a Echo Bridge as well. It says, a young boy named Lucas is fascinated with his astronomer father's work. One day his father discovers a previously unknown comet that has struck not far from their idyllic 50s hometown. Then tragedy strikes. Lucas's father dies from illness. Lucas is then tasked with claiming the discovery of the space rock for his father, while his father's friend Cliff tries to take the glory. Lucas and the 5 friends set out on the adventures of a lifetime to be the first to find a piece of the comet, thereby protecting his father's discovery and defeating the conniving Cliff. Kind of has that Stranger Things vibe to it to me, in a little bit of it without, Pennywise, of course, but it's like in a sci-fi setting, more like, with a comet and all that. Kind of also has a little bit of a feel of that 80s film Explorers. That really, this doesn't have aliens or anything, but like, with the group of kids clamoring together to get to the bottom of something. It kind of has that Explorers feel to me. But like I said, that's from Echo Bridge, and that's 92 minutes of approximate running time. But I like the looks of this. I think I might have seen it, but I can't really remember, because a lot of these like films today seem to like a lot of the same. But okay, and then next up I got kind of a thick set here. I don't know if anybody's ever found this at the Dollar Tree, but it's the Forever Knight TV series that was quite popular back in the day. It was has nearly 18 hours of running time on here. Contains episodes 1 through 22, and Disc 1 has episodes 1 through 5. Disc 2 has 6 through 10. Disc 3 has 11 through 14. Disc 4 has a 15 through 18. And Disc 5 has 19 through 22. And, see, the show says it ran back in 92. But I originally remember this show with Rick Springfield. I think he might have been in the pilot. The singer Rick Springfield, and for people that don't know who he is, but he played in the show for at least a pilot, maybe a few episodes too. I'm not real sure on that, but there's the spine. But my wife really loved this set. She'd like to thank you for that, Ken. Really appreciate it. In case you don't know, Ken is also Peppermint Tribe. I don't know if he likes me giving his name. I ain't gonna give his full name, but that's that. And she really liked that, though. Next up is let's see. Yeah, these are all Blu Rays. For another magnet releasing, and this is Storage 24. Will their first contact be their last? I saw he had this, and I was like, yeah, I have to have that. And it says it's a highly competent sci-fi shocker that creates some big frights. And this is from, like I said, Magnet, and has a running time of 87 minutes. Has a whole slew of special features. It's almost unreal how much features it has. This is gripping and gruesomely witty. London is in chaos after a military cargo plane crashes, leaving its highly classified contents strewn across the city. Completely unaware that London is on lockdown, execs Charlie and Shelley, accompanied by best friends Mark and Nikki, are trapped in the Storage 24 facility, a dark maze of endless corridors with a mysterious predator hunting them one by one. It's rated R, of course. And then I got the sci-fi double feature. My stores never had only Battlestar Galactica the Plan, but this comes intact with both compilated chapters. I don't know if there's any more of these. You'd have to let me know in the comments below if there's another part to this, because I'd like to complete this. It says it comes with a digital code. I'm assuming it probably still works. It has a slew of bonus features, especially... Well, no, really, when I look at it, they both equally have about the same amount of features. I can't really tell because of the sticker up here how much more this one has, the first chapter. And this is a universal release. And this, let's see. Okay, it says the broadcast edition on the first one was an hour and 28, but the extended edition is an hour and 41. And chapter 2 on here is an hour and 52 minutes. And it is in 5.1 surround sound stereo master audio, so that'll be good. It won't be low. You can watch it in 2.0, but I wouldn't recommend that. I hate really low sounding things because like I said, I'm going deaf in one of my ears. I think it's my left. Next up is a children's animated title, A Turtle's Adventure. Oh, yeah, A Turtle's Tale, Sammy's Adventures. We got this for my son Joseph. You never know, when he gets older, he'll probably like these animated, titles and stuff, but this stars Melanie Griffith, Kathy Griffin, Tim Curry. Nice there. Especially since Tim Curry, 5-6 years ago, had a stroke. I think he might have had a couple strokes. He hasn't been acting anymore. He barely gets around from what I gather, so I feel bad, that such a lively, well-to-do actor like that, like an older actor that's played in the comedy horror, dark comedy horror classic, Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was so vibrant and singing and dancing around and stuff, and now he's like just broken down from a couple of strokes. I mean, I guess you can look at it this way: he's lucky he's alive, really, in a lot of ways, but it's just sad when, somebody that's so colorful, has to deal with life's, life's downfall sometimes. But this is 86 minutes long, and this has Anthony Anderson and Stacy Keach. Stacy Keach played in, I want to say he played in Escape from L.A., He might have even played in Escape from New York. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've watched that one. This is a Studio Canal release. And then next up, horror community's gonna love all these ones I'm getting. It's a triple feature. It's the Three Rings of Terror, Psycho Circus. It has The Brotherhood of Satan, Torture Garden with Burgess Meredith and a.k.a. Mickey from Rocky. in case you don't know who Burgess Meredith is, in The Creeping Flesh. Creeping Flesh stars Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, and Lorna Heilbronn. This is a 92-minute movie, and it's from 1972. Torture Garden was from 1967 and starred the classic actor Jack Palance and Burgess Meredith, as I said. Also had Peter Cushing in it. It says, "Do you dare see what Dr. Diablo sees?" And finally, The Brotherhood of Satan. This is a Mill Creek release and clocks in at around 5 hours of running time, and it's from Columbia Pictures. But back to The Brotherhood of Satan. It's 93 minutes from 1971. And Strother Martin, L.Q. Jones, and Anna Capri. It says, "Pray for the Children." All of these are PG. Well, Torture Garden's not rated, but probably still would be PG-13 at the very least. But there's the back. It's got the 3 features right here. And I'm gonna, after I'm done with these next 2, I'm gonna show the 3 that I got for, the 3 I got off eBay. But first I got these last 2. Then I got VHS. It says the scariest, rawest horror movie of the year. It's for another Magnet releasing. Let's see. It's from 2012. Nearly 2 hours of running time. It's phenomenal, says Dread Central. Prepare to be scared from Twitch. It has the special features, alternate ending, the Tuesday the 17th. It's got webcam interviews, cast and crew interviews, Access TV look at VHS. Access TV is a cable channel, and I'm sure it's on streaming as well. It's a pretty good channel. It also has my favorite pro wrestling promotion, Impact Wrestling. I watch that like weekly. I love wrestling. My wrestling of choice is Impact Wrestling. I've been watching that for probably close to 20 years. It has behind the scenes photo gallery, conceptual design gallery, cast and crew commentary. They spelled commentary wrong, but theatrical trailers. At least it looks wrong to me. But there's the back. I like this movie. I didn't like part 3 so much, though. Part 2 is decent, but part 3 I didn't really care for. I thought it lacked originality like the first one. And then finally, Emergo, or aka Apartment 143. Paranormal Activity is in just about every possible way, but with more action. So they're saying this has more action than Paranormal Activity. And there's the... Maybe I ought to put it like that. This is a Magnolia Pictures from 2011, and it clocks in at 80 minutes. The climax is a nicely orchestrated bit of mayhem from film.com. This has a slew of special features. A lot of these Blu Rays for horror ones have a decent amount of features, considering, a lot of them didn't probably see like major releases, like major release like in theaters a lot. I've heard of this, I just don't know much about it. But next up is the 3 that I got. I got these off eBay. This seller on there was offering a buy 2 get 1 free deal. So these are the first two I picked out, and I had them throw this other one in because I think this third one's going to be worth something, because I know a lot of places, like Dollar Tree's got it, but not at the rate that they get all these other ones. But I paid for this one originally. I was just going to get this one, and he had a pretty good deal on it for like $5-6. And I saw it said buy two get one free, so I was looking to see what other titles he had, and this is Sharkensaw Women's Prison Massacre. This is a Scream Factory release, and from 2015 and 83 minutes. But back to it, I bought this because I wanted this really bad. And then I saw he had the second chapter on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Secret of the Ooze, the second installment. Now I only need one. If anybody's got that and like sealed or anything, I'd be willing to trade anything I have. I want to get that first one. I like this movie. I thought it was just as fun as the first one. But the third one I didn't really care for. TMNT was pretty good for being like CGI though. I did like that. So that would complete my set, because I also have TMNT also on Blu Ray. But I want to get this last Turtles movie. And then this is the one where I got it for free. I said I might as well take them up on it. I mean, took the price up a little bit, because when you do buy two get one free, they take the lowest valued one and give you that for free. But really, in the end, you just get this for, you could also classify this one as being the cheapest one. It's just the way they figure them out. But this is a movie that stars Harrison Ford, and it's from MGM, and it's a wartime movie. It's called the Force 10 from Navarone. The WW2 Dazzler has even greater force on Blu Ray. See what they did there? Kind of using his Star Wars fame in the description there. Oscar nominees Harrison Ford and Robert Shaw stars fearless World War II commandos in this thrilling follow-up to the Guns of Navarone. I didn't know they had one before. Directed by Guy Hamilton, adapted to the screen by Robin Chapman, Academy Award winner Carl Foreman. This large-scale action-adventure saga about the darkest days of World War II delivers remarkable special effects and one hair-breadth escape from after another, according to Newsweek. This is Harrison Ford, 1985 actor, witness Robert Shaw, 1966 supporting actor, A Man for All Seasons. 1957 adapted screenplay, The Bridge on the River Kwai. This has a whole slew of different tracks for sound. This is a 1978 film, 125 minutes. It's in widescreen presentation. It's like I said, it's an MGM release, but that's the back. But that concludes my haul of what I got. But I'd like to thank Ken for all the, content he's given me in trades and stuff that I can show you guys videos. And if you got any comments about stuff you picked up, leave it down below. The stuff that you pick up, or if you're going back out again and stuff, just all I ask is be safe. I had too many people I got a Dollar Tree video coming probably tomorrow. It's a lot of repeat stuff and a lot of extras, but I got it for trading if people wanted it. I got a video dropping tomorrow, but when I was out, there was too many people hovering over people still. I don't mean to preach, but I don't want people getting sick because of carelessness, you know. I went to a totally different county, and there's like hardly anybody wearing masks. People standing in groups too often. People acting like life's back to normal. I don't believe it's back to normal. I mean, there's reports of possibly a second wave. I just don't want to see that, you know, any more Americans die. We've had too many people die from this pandemic, and it's out of stupidity. You know, I'm not trying to say people are stupid, but I'm just saying it's stupidity when we're supposed to be one of the more intelligent countries out there, and we can't even, you know, just for the sake of fun, we can't stay off each other. You know, we should be respecting each other's space. If you're going to cough, kind of turn your head or cough into your elbow or something. But like I said, I'm not turning this video into a rant on that, but I just get really concerned because it's like some people take this pandemic like it's made up. You know, like, I just don't see how it could be made up. I don't see our country doing it. I know it's an election year, but I just don't think that's the way, you know, people should think. I mean, I know there's people that think 9/11 was fake too, and I'm like, yeah, they're going to bring down 2 buildings in our country just to say it's fake. I mean, I don't know, maybe people disagree with me on it, but I just don't think any of this is fake, because this is some serious time, you know, in our country's history, and we need to take it, you know, with some seriousness and care for our fellow man instead of worrying about our own needs. And we need to stick together. But like I said, I'm going to go back to talking about movies here, but I'd just like to thank Ken and anybody else that I've ever traded with that have given me the content to show in my videos. You guys kind of keep it going for, you know, for me to make videos. But you all stay safe out there. If you feel you need to go to a Dollar Tree, wear a mask, sanitizer. Even if you don't have to wear gloves, because I sometimes think wearing gloves makes it bad too. But because, you know, you touch the stuff with your gloves, then you touch your face, or, you know, you could make it worse really in a lot of ways. It's probably just as easy to use sanitizer. But I've got a video dropping tomorrow. You all stay safe. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.